Good.
All right, shalom.
Oh,
shalom.
shit.
What happened?
It's the wrong way. I see my glasses.
Seems like it's the right way.
No, you see my face.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a circle. Okay, come on. All right, shalom, shalom. All right, where the Hebrew Israelites hear the prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, to speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, who is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, coming back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel out of this last captivity. Okay, and I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. But first and foremost, before I do that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. All right, and yeah, man, we're at the end of this kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know, the elect is happy to see this kingdom fall the way it's fallen. Okay, because this has been a wicked, oppressive rulership, right, that has been going on too long.
That's right.
Okay, so you know the elect, they're crying out to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to deliver them out of this situation. Okay, to what? So that we can go into a kingdom of righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures speak about how we desire the promise. We look forward to His promise, right? A kingdom that dwelleth in righteousness. Roughly paraphrasing, that's what we're looking for, a righteous kingdom. Okay, Esau is the exact opposite of righteous. You know, so everything in this kingdom is grievous. You know, it's a grievous kingdom, a grievous rulership. All right, you got something?
Yeah, this is the book of 2 Peter 3 and verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to His promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah, wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for a kingdom like this. We're not looking for them to change the rulership here in this setup. You know, let me vote for this prime minister. No, let me vote for this president. No, we need a whole new rulership.
That's right.
The people are all corrupt. Okay, they're all corrupt. The only ones that's right is the elect. Okay, you see? Go ahead, bro.
This is Hebrews 13 and verse 14. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come.
Right, we seek one to come. Here is not where the continuing city is. Some of you Israelites are acting like this is where the continuing city is going to be. Okay, like this is where you're gonna build the school and set things up. All right, now the continuing city is going to be in Israel. Okay, starting in Jerusalem. Okay, you understand? And that's going to govern the whole planet. You could even get me a second, Isaiah the second chapter.
You want to put your phone?
You know? Go ahead, after that get Isaiah the second chapter. Go ahead.
This is Micah 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction.
Yeah, it's polluted, and the mindset of the people are polluted. Okay, they're drunken. Okay, with this Babylonian way. You know? So there's nothing that you can do with these people. Even if you put Israelites in power, I'm talking about a regular Jake, they'll still be wicked. It's still going to be exceedingly wicked. It's not going to become righteous because their mind is not right.
Yeah.
All right. So you have to have the elect to rule under Yahweh Shai. That's the only way. Okay. Go ahead.
Right, because we ruled in the Middle Age. You know, the so-called black shalom. Yeah, we ruled in the Dark Ages, but it wasn't righteously because, once again, we're living according to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai, like the brother said, needs to be in place for this world to be ran in order.
Right.
I got you. It's Isaiah 2 and verse 2.
Granted, it wasn't how Esau is known as wicked as Esau. Esau just is wicked beyond measure, man. You know, he's trying to microchip the people, you know?
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 2 and 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it.
Right, that mountain represents the government. So that government's going to be above all the other governments, okay? And all these other governments are going to flow unto it, okay? Go ahead.
And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem.
Right, we're going to teach them what? The ways of righteousness. See, that's what's going to bring the earth back to a better place. That's what's going to make the relationship with men better. Okay? And even with women and men and women, it's going to be better because of what? Because of the ways of righteousness.
Yeah.
All right? Under Esau's kingdom, they're not learning the ways of righteousness. They're learning the ways of wickedness. They're learning to get by any means necessary. That's what they're taught. Okay? They know when they get up in the corporate world, they gotta be snaky. They gotta be, mischievous. They gotta do rituals. They gotta do all kind of shit. So they're not teaching them the ways of righteousness. Okay? What?
Verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
That's right. So there ain't gonna be no more war. There's not gonna be need for war. That's gonna be the last rulership. Okay, nobody's gonna come up, no Magog and Gog gonna come up to mess with us. Nah. That's it. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
So what?
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is Isaiah 9 and verse 5. Verse 6, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Power,
Yep.
the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end.
Yeah.
Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth even forever. The zeal of Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, will perform this.
Right. This is not a system of justice. Yahweh Shai is getting ready to set up a system of true justice.
Right.
Okay, where you can't argue because it's just.
Yeah.
Because it's right, Someone commits a crime, they get judged. It's going to be a right judgment.
Sure.
It's not going to be a judgment that's excessive or because you're poor, you're going to get this judgment, or because you're rich, you're going to get this judgment. No, it's going to be a judgment based upon true equity, man.
That's right.
That's right.
So it's like, yeah, I did do it. That is the law, and it does make sense.
That's right.
They can't say, you're not going to steal, and then like in this society, you get locked up with a bunch of mass murders in a cell. And then they turn you out, and the CEOs is turning a blind eye to it.
Mm-hmm.
You get, they running trains on a dude. That's wicked, man. To even set up a scenario like that, man.
Yeah.
How could he get such a judgment that he has to be being amongst those people is an extra judgment in itself.
That's true.
Just to be locked up in an area with those type of demons is a judgment in itself. Watching your back, and you gotta live in fear. You're eating, crap food. You're eating where the toilet is.
Yeah.
And if you take a shit and it smell bad, they want to beat you up. That's sickness, man. Especially in Babylon, there's some madness going on over there.
That's crazy. Double cell.
Huh?
You two in a cell.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is Isaiah 42 and verse 21. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable.
That's right. He's going to magnify the law because the law is right. The law is good. Okay? The law is good. The law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing wrong with the law. But the thing is, in this flesh, we can't keep the law, especially in this kingdom.
Yeah.
The law it becomes basically a burden. In this kingdom, the law becomes a burden, man. Okay? All right? Try keeping every Sabbath day perfectly in this fucking setup, man.
Yeah.
Try keeping the Passover perfectly in this setup. Sit on that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Read what you
He said, Romans 8 and 19, for the earnest expectation of the creature, waiting for the manifestation of the Son of the Most High.
Right, because even these creatures, they're mourning, they're yearning for a righteous rulership. Even the animals. If the animals can speak, they would tell you, man, what are these guys doing to the planet? They'd be like, what are you doing to the planet?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
He destroyed our homes and it doesn't feel right. The nuts don't taste the same. The squirrels like the nuts don't taste the same. The deer like the plant, the grass tastes funny.
Can't breathe.
Can't breathe right. This ain't right, man. Even in the ocean, that's why you have the whales, they beach themselves. They know in the ocean, they're like, I can't, what the fuck is going on in here? oil spills, plastic, chemical dumps. They had that one gorilla, I think his name was Coco, and he basically, they taught him sign language, and he said, I love humans, but humans are stupid.
He said, I love humans, but
humans are stupid. They destroy the earth. They destroy our home. They destroy nature. I'm nature. Basically, he was telling them, listen, man, you guys are fucking up the planet. The animals can feel it, man.
Of course, yeah.
They can feel it, bro. Because guess what? We're all connected. You see, and the animals are more in tune than most of these humans nowadays, man. With the spirit. That's why when a storm is coming, the birds be going crazy, the animals be going crazy, and the humans be like, what's going on? Yeah. Because they're more in tune with the spirit, right? Like that donkey, with the guy, when Balaam was riding a donkey.
Yeah.
The donkey saw the angels.
Yeah.
Balaam didn't know what the hell was going on. Started beating him.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep. You got animals that can see spirits. I believe dogs.
Cats.
Cats too.
Take cats too. Okay. That's heavy.
Oh, for
bro.
sure.
That's heavy. Yeah.
Okay, they can see the spirits, man.
Never notice your cat always watching something?
Yeah. I noticed that.
Sometimes they're just bugged out looking at it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes they can see something.
Sometimes they bugged out.
They be always in survival mode. Them cats.
Yeah, always alert.
Yeah, always alert, man. Don't get bugged out. Oh, spirit is here every time the cat does that. The spirit ain't here every time, But I know what you mean. They see spirits, man. Okay, because they're more in tune with the spirit than a lot of the human beings are nowadays. Anyways, that was it on that.
That was it on that.
Okay, what you got, bro?
Isaiah 14 and verse 7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Right. Well, quietness also goes into peace, man.
Yeah.
That also represents the peace that the earth is going to be in. Right now, the earth is not in peace, man. It's destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's no peace in this earth. All right? Go ahead.
It says in Revelation 6 that speaking of Esau, that red horse was given unto him to take peace from the earth.
That's right.
How is there peace and you can't take a week off?
Yeah.
How is it a peace and you can't just say, I'm going to chill for a week and walk around and see the nature? You do that, you'll be fucking homeless.
Yeah.
Where's the peace in that?
For sure.
Where's the peace in that? Then you won't, first of all, you won't even know what to eat. How can I eat? I don't have money. All my paycheck is gone. It goes by the end of the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So how is there peace? How can there possibly be peace for the people? Go ahead.
Verse 8, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Right. What's a feller? A feller is someone that cuts down trees, man. Okay. Right. So and the trees, it represents the real trees, and also it represents the people.
Yeah.
Right? Because Esau's constantly harassing people, man.
Yeah.
He's constantly in harass mode, man. Well, he's harassing. Look, how he's harassing them, the Venezuelan presidents, man. You see a fishing boat, bam! We think there was drugs on there. That's how you deal with judgment in society now. Just blow shit up. Just blow a bunch of people up. That's the judgment. I thought it was due process. Let's say if it's drugs, how much drugs is in there?
Yeah.
And who's responsible? Just blow them all up.
Yeah.
Just death penalty off rip.
Yeah.
You see. So that's the spirit Esau is getting into, man.
Yeah.
And that shows that he's what? He's a bully.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the hammer of the earth. Okay.
All right. This you want to know?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. You finished on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 23.
Oh, and also give me.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 50 and 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder?
Yeah, hammer. What do you take a hammer? You take a hammer to beat things, to beat nails, to break things. That's blunt force trauma. That's a heavy a tool, man. That's a tool that does damage. So what he came to bring damage, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah.
How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Right. So now that hammer that has, that basically the powerhouse of Esau, Edom, how has it been destroyed? How has it been brought down? Okay, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be brought down. All right. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah. This is Revelation.
Oh, there's more than that?
No, it's on.
Okay, go ahead.
Revelation 6 and verse 3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see."
Yeah.
And there went out another horse that was red,
Right. That represents the Edomites.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that's what he comes to do. He comes to take peace from the earth. So you're not going to have quietness while this man is in rulership. It's not possible, man. And he even sets it up where all these other nations, rulers, they have to be corrupt.
Yep, yep.
Okay, because he needs a kickback, and the only way he get the kickback is going to be sufficient. You got to suck the resources dry, and you take your little pay that we give you, man.
That's right.
We allow you to have, man, and the people suffer. So he forces them through his economic hitman to be corrupt.
That's right.
So you can't have peace with this man here, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and that they should kill one another.
That's right.
And there was given unto him.
And he's setting them up to, hey, we're coming to the time where there's going to be a lot of killing back and forth with all these different people, man.
Yeah.
He's setting up these divisions.
Yeah.
He's pushing the propaganda heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know, the left, the right,
Yeah.
and the anti, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
FA, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay? So at the end of the day, that's what they're doing. That's what they're dealing with, man. They're dealing with heavy propaganda, and they're preparing the people to kill one another. And then on top of that, it's going to be World War III.
That's right.
So this man is just bloody, man.
Yeah.
This man's just bloody.
Yeah.
And that's part of his plans. His plans is to take off the majority of the people on the planet, off the planet Earth,
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
by different means and
That's
methods,
right.
man.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You know?
Yep. That's why they talk about the great calling.
That's right.
You know, there's often talks of population reduction. I see. They want to put down the
Depopulation.
depopulation. That's the correct term. You know. And there's different means, like you said, they want to do it, like by way of
Pesticides, yep, that too.
by way of famines.
Biowarfare, chemical warfare.
That's right, and also by way of war.
Yeah.
You know, these are three main things that they use to bring down the population.
Yep, that's right. Go ahead. And
So-
the juice, which that's goes into biowarfare. Yeah, go ahead.
and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, he's giving unto him a great sword, man.
That's right.
And,
That's
right? And what's he using? What is he? Who is they using that sword on? The people of the planet. Okay, starting with you Jakes, you Israelites. Okay, go ahead.
This is John 10 and verse 10.
That's right, bro.
The thief cometh not before to steal
Yeah.
and to kill and to destroy.
And that's all they've ever done.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all they've ever done. When you look at their history, that's all they've ever done.
Yeah.
It's to steal, to kill, and destroy.
Yeah.
And they're not planning on changing.
Nope.
They're not planning on changing what they do.
You can't.
Okay. You see, they're justifying even the things that are blatantly wicked. See, they're justifying the wounded knee. That was a wicked, evil. There's no way you could paint that to be righteous or noble. That was a cowardly, wicked act. You came. First of all Gad was doing something they called it ghost dance, which they were basically it was like a prayer to basically get their buffalo back that Esau killed, and to also get Esau to go back home. Okay, and to restore things back to how it was in peace. It was a prayer, a dance, they're doing whatever they do. And Esau looked at that as a threat. You see? It's a threat. And he came with the army, took their guns, they're gonna take your guns because this is a threat. They confiscated the guns, and then when the guns were confiscated, then they killed their ass. You see? Women, men, women, and children. And then he's gonna get on the camera now to tell you under Trump, he's gonna tell you, oh well, we're giving we're gonna give them their honor back. Those men that did. There was brave men that did that. You see, brave men did that act. So we're gonna give them. See, so Esau now he's blatant
Yeah.
with his hatred and his wickedness and his evil. That's good.
That's right.
How is he supposed to be when he's gonna be taken down? We don't want to go humble. He's not gonna be humble. It doesn't make sense anyway.
Come on.
You got to come out with that pride. You got to be hardened. Yeah.
Let it all out.
Yeah, let it all out. That's right. That's right. Because the scriptures say that the pride of thy heart has deceived thee, man. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
So
Yeah. And even when you look at the comments, it's like just a bunch of people cursing this devil out, man. Go ahead, man.
John 10:10, the thief cometh not before to steal and to kill and to destroy.
That's right.
I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Right. That's right. So the Yahweh Shai is gonna come with life.
Yes.
See, Esau's comes with death. His ways are the ways of death. So Yahweh Shai is coming, with the ways of life. Okay? And it's going to heal not only the Israelites, but the nations in the earth.
That's right. That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Go ahead. Let's sit on that.
Come on.
Hey, didn't he say he's going to give us the tree of life?
Yeah.
He's going to give us of the tree of life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You see? Which is what? The healing of the nations. I see them stupid Rastafarians, they think that's speaking about marijuana. You know? That the healing of the nation. You know? Nobody, I don't know who's more bugged out than them guys, man. Those Rastafarians, you know?
They still believe in Selassie?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, but Jake is bugged out. Jake does things for a trend. You know, I had one friend that used Rasta like for years and years and years. One day, you think he's a top Rasta. One day he asked me, what is Selassie all about? I said, what? Because I'm Jamaican. He wasn't Jamaican. He was really Levi, you know?
Okay.
He said, but he was like a Rasta. Like, he found out he was Levi later because, his mom was, knows what she knows. She was thought, But ultimately, he's like, what is Rasta? I'm trying to break it down to it. I don't really know fully. I know some things, though. Yeah, he rode on a lion and this and that. I know what I was told, Because most of them don't know what they're doing. It's just a trend.
Exactly.
But the point is that marijuana, that's not the healing of the nation, you stupid idiots. That's not the healing of the healing of the nation. We gonna get that in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
Right? That's gonna come with knowledge and wisdom, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is back you up, Revelation 22:2. In the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river was there a tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations.
That's it. Okay, so when we get into the kingdom, we're gonna understand all that knowledge, and we're gonna understand how to bring the earth back to the best form. It's gonna surpass the Garden of Eden. Okay, it's gonna get back to the Garden of Eden, and then it's gonna go past that, because we're gonna have eternity, man. We're gonna have eternity, man. To get things perfect, man. Hey, the earth. Hey, when Adam was on the earth, there was only a short period of time when the earth was in that perfect state, or that state of the Garden of Eden, and then boom, and then Adam committed that sin, and that was it. You see what I'm saying? From there, the earth went in decline. Okay, so we're gonna have all the time in the world to have it go, to have it stay, have it to get to its peak.
And all the nations are going to benefit from that.
They're all going to benefit from that. And they're going to live longer. They're going to live a lot longer.
Oh, yeah.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have some good slave. Healthy.
Yeah, healthy slaves. They're not going to be immortal like us, but they're going to live a lot longer.
That's right. That's right.
This is Isaiah 14 and verse 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own.
Where's the box? The box told you something?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah. So he basically he's stuck over there.
He's stuck over on his work?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Isaiah 14 and 18. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. So that's speaking of the nations. They're gonna be, back in their land, the land that was allotted to them by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, And as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet.
Yeah, because Esau was made to be hated. You know, he was not made to be on the earth forever and ever. He was made to be a despicable person that's contrary to the Most High, and then to be casted out. Okay, he was literally created to be hated. You know,
That's right.
And everything these devils do when they say it brews hatred against them. You know, that's what it does.
Right.
That devil that was saying that thing about wounded knee and their heroes and this, that what does that do? That builds up hatred.
Yeah.
You see? Go ahead.
If I may add, like the elder Kwam brings out Joffrey in that show, Game of Thrones.
That's how
Everything he did in the show was to make you hate him.
That's it.
Like, why would you know? It just built up a hatred for him. And that's the same with Esau.
That's
like
it.
everything that he does, the
Yeah.
people despise him. Like, yo,
That's
you
right.
know, they get irritated by what he does.
Yeah. But he has that witchcraft of being white.
Right.
He has that witchcraft of having a white Jesus. That's the savior. You know, and God is an Edomite. You know. That's how he, that image, that's heavy in people's minds.
Yeah.
And that works. That witchcraft works heavily, man. Making them innocent and you know. Yeah, bro. Hey, that's why that has to be dismantled by the prophets. So when we're breaking that down, it's like it just leaves him bare, and they see him. All that see him, will flee away from him. They see who he is. He's making them bare. You're not white. You're an Edomite. Go ahead.
That's why Apostle Paul called it a stronghold.
That's right.
You know, on the people's mind.
Right.
Romans 9 and verse 21, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
That's right. That's right. So the Israelites were made unto honor, right? Starting with the elect, and then you have the Edomites. They were made up for dishonor. They're made to be honored. You know, you honoring an Edomite, that's wicked. Okay, they were not created to be honored. They were created to be hated.
Yeah.
Anything they seem to be doing that's good is hypocrisy. Anytime Esau comes with acting like he's good, well, first of all, Esau calls himself a philanthropist. What is a philanthropist? Look up the word philanthropist. What is a philanthropist? This is what they call themselves, Bill Gates and these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a heavy thing to call yourself a philanthropist, man. Because most of these people don't know what the fuck it means, man. Oh, he's a scientist of some sort. It has nothing to do with scientists being a scientist. Okay? Read that definition, bro.
This is the definition of the word philanthropist in the Google. It says a person who seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially by generous donation or money to good causes.
Right. So he seeks the welfare of others, right? He's going around experimenting on children in Africa. That's all for their welfare. Buying up all the farmland. Trying to set up bugs for you to eat. That's all for your welfare.
Give you vaccines and shit like that.
Yeah, it's all for your welfare. It's to help.
Yeah.
You know? Bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Complete bullshit. And when you break down that word philanthropy, I guarantee, go to the etymology. I guarantee it's going to be philo, meaning love, and anthropy, meaning man. So he just loves mankind.
Yeah.
But he had a speech talking about taking out the majority of people of the planet. Get me that where it says the churl shall no more be called bountiful.
That's the spirit.
He's a fucking hypocrite, this guy, man. That in itself is hateful. When you see a hypocrite, that's a you get mad, you know?
Yeah.
Like blatant hypocrisy. You know? A dude is all high and mighty and you shouldn't smoke. You shouldn't smoke because smoking is bad and you look like an idiot. You know, he'll degrade you and then you'll see him in the car smoking.
Yeah.
Hey! He hide the cigarette.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he'll tell you what too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
As he's saying what, the smoke is coming out. What? Smoke is leaving.
the dragon,
Go ahead, Selector.
yeah, you know, he's the one that's behind creating all these cigarette companies.
Yeah.
But then they'll
They
have
did have the picture.
they'll have the picture of
Yeah,
the
but-
effects of
But he's a philanthropist.
he's a fellow, yeah.
That was the help. The help was
Yeah.
you didn't see the sign?
Yeah, give you the one, and it's on the cigarette too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it
that's
can't be
cool.
banned though. Don't ban it. There's
Yeah.
too much money coming in.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
He's a
Too much
hypocrite. He saw as a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Demon, man.
Yeah, even like with the drugs. You know? He said, yo, you can't sell it.
But he
And
said,
then, you know, he made it legal.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll put people on drugs that don't need it. He'll put people on certain things that don't need it, just so he can make more money. Now, okay, well, subscribe you, but they don't really need it. But he gets a kickback from it. The doctor gets a kickback. You see?
Commission.
Go ahead, man. And a lot of these things you got in the store is more deadly than crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, Isaiah.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's Isaiah 32 and verse 5. The vile person shall be no more called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
That's right. They're vile people. You're not going to be called blessed anymore. Liberal, when you go into that word, the Hebrew word is barak. Okay? You're not going to be called blessed no more, man. Or righteous. Go ahead.
Okay, it says here, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
They're practicing hypocrisy, man. They're practicing hypocrisy. And they don't care. To them, it's not about the truth. Yo, you okay, Ab? You good? I thought it was some horror movie shit, man. I thought something dragged you in the back shit. I'm us! You know, oh my, when we started packing up, one girl, she quite gets taken up. Like, every time we come here, man, brothers be acting like it. Dun 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 dun. Anyways, go ahead, bro. Shark music, go ahead.
Alright, verse 6.
Scared.
My eyes looking into the trees every second. Everything he hears moving in the trees. Them niggas is coming. Remember yesterday last week? Them niggas is coming. Brother, oh shit, brother. The way he said it, bro. I think, I was picturing like the 300 man running in the parking lot towards us. I said, behind, don't say that stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the way he said it, bro.
I see, niggas is coming.
I see Revelation 12 and 12.
Yeah, fuck.
Good.
Start coming like a flood.
They grab up a brother like Suge Knight grabbed the girl.
Oh shit!
Yo, that's good.
Alright, so Isaiah 32 and verse 6. For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
Yeah, that's right. So it's like, hey man, so he's just so at the end of the day, it's just oppression.
Yeah.
You know, he's talking all that shit, but he's a hypocrite,
Right.
and he comes with oppression, man. And that's what these people don't get. All this shit they're talking, it always gets worse. Every year it's just worse and worse for you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Worse
Yeah,
and
yeah.
worse, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Canada's terrible. Hey man, the dollar here is weak as hell, man. You talking about? Hey, I remember. Everybody just took the metro today to see where I'm going. You know, it'll take some to walk really, and $7 to go
What?
and come back.
Yeah.
$7 to go and come back.
Yeah.
2 tickets is $7. I
There
remember
and back.
a ticket was $1.25.
Wow.
$7, almost $10.
Yeah, $7.
So
Wait.
enough.
Yeah, don't
but-
go. Salaki Brothers.
But hold on 1 second. But the wages are not going up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. It's hard to get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
it
a
is.
job.
Better
better,
luck, bro.
if it's $12 an hour, it's pray to water.
Lord.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's if you stay in auto. You go to Laval, you gotta pay extra.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
extra
yeah,
over there.
yeah,
Yep, that's extra
yeah.
over there. Yep,
It's
that's
a
extra over
different section.
there. Yeah, anything outside of the city is even more.
Yeah.
Gotta be like $10 pretty much. Like nines, pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah. So this is hell, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says verse 7 slack. It says the instruments also of the churl are evil.
Right.
He deviseth wicked devices.
Look up how much, like the percentage of how many Canadians have $1,000 in their saving. Look that up, man. Just ask the
$1,000.
chat. Yeah, these people are suffering, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
These people are through, and they're complaining about immigrants. Immigrants ain't your fucking problem. The government is the fucking problem. This whole rulership is your problem. That's why I don't feed into that. Oh, Indians, and I don't feed it. And Jake is trying to feed into that because Jake wants to heat off them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, to me, it looks silly, man. It's like, that's all stupid bullshit. Oh, they're taking our Tim Hortons job. You can't even survive in Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing in Tim. What the fuck you want to do with a Tim Hortons job?
Mhm.
Huh? Go ahead, man.
All right, Isaiah 32.
What the fuck you want to do with a Tim Hortons job in 2025? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32:7. The instruments.
Oh, they got 6 people in one place. So that's their home. Now, I mean, that's their problem. I don't give a fuck. They're haters, man. People are fucking haters. Who cares they got 6 people in their house? I don't care. I don't give a shit. That's how they want to live. I wouldn't want to live like that. Why would I want to be with 6 people in the house? 7 people in the house. But they're willing to thug it out to make it. Then they're grinding. They're trying to do what they could do. Are they rude or they're heathen? I don't know. Yeah, sure. But so are you Edomites. So are you Negroes. You know? You know, I don't give a fuck about that, man. The problem is this kingdom, man. This ruler, the wicked, corrupt rulership. That's the problem. Keep trying to divert the blame and gaslight to look at this and look at that. And people just follow it, you know?
Yeah.
No, stay on the problem.
That's right.
And what does the problem look like? We can talk about that too, because that'll take out some of the witchcraft about being white. Go ahead.
This is you want that info first, or?
Well, he got the info. Don't you got the info?
I'm looking for it. I'm trying to
looking for it.
Word is right.
Brother, you out of there. Well, you got it? You got the info?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't got the info. Okay. You look for. Okay, good. Go ahead.
Isaiah 32.
You got it. Go ahead.
Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the churl are evil.
Yeah.
He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
Yeah. Even when the needy speak it right. You know, they coming with lying words, man. Right? Oh, hold on. Them Jakes that did that post that was going up against Iran. They said, Iran, you want to mess with us? You know, and they had the YN Shiesty on, right? And Trump and the administration flipped it to say, oh, you guys threatening, ICE had a bounty on the cartel put a bounty on ICE head, and they put these Jake's faces that was saying a patriotic thing for America.
Okay.
Right? But they changed the caption. So the needy was speaking right, but they spoke against it as if it was wicked. I mean, right according to them. You see? And how much more the elect? How much more us, the message that we preach, that they're going to twist that up?
That's for sure.
And it said Esau's blatant. He knows what he's doing. He's just like, listen, I'm the devil. See, years ago, the apostles used to always say that Esau's going to show his horns. Now he's showing his horns. We're in the time of Esau showing his horns off.
That's right.
Okay? They're showing you who they are. And was it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go
actually,
ahead.
there's one more.
Okay,
It says
go ahead.
here, but the liberal devices liberal things, and by
Yeah.
liberal things shall he stand.
That's right. By liberal things shall he stand. Right. The righteous. The righteous. The blessed. Go ahead.
In Psalm 36:3, the
And
word
we're
of...
going to stand on the righteousness. We're not going to come and act righteous and then behind closed doors we're doing something else. No, we're going to be what we portray to be. That's who we are. That's who we are going to be inside. And that, you know what I'm saying? So when we rule, we're going to rule in righteousness because we are righteous. We're going to rule for the benefit of the people because we're working for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay? Esau works for his own lust and his own greed, his own belly. That's who he works for, his belly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
The scripture says that we are his workmanship. So our righteousness comes from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord said their righteousness
It's of me.
is of me. You know?
Go ahead, bro.
Well, I start at 2. Psalm 36:2. For he flattered himself in his own eye, until his iniquity be found to be hateful.
That's the East. I remember we used to bring that. I used to bring that out a lot, man. That's it, man. Yeah. Gotta blow the dust off of that one. Yeah. They flatter themselves in their own eyes. Esau, we build empires.
Yeah.
You build nothing. Nothing. We build empires from Athens to Rome. Fucking Masisi, man.
That's right.
You know, no bass in his voice, you know?
No base.
You built nothing. Go ahead, bro.
The word of his mouth are
That's why the Most High had to give him the sword.
That's right. Yeah.
He's a little. Go ahead, man.
The word of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. He devises mischief upon his bed. He set it himself in a way that is not good.
That's it. He devises mischief. They're always thinking about schemes and plans to overthrow you.
That's right, that's right.
You know, hey, Esau's mind is constantly on war.
That's right.
It's 100% always on war. Go ahead.
He abhorreth not evil.
He doesn't abhor evil, man. Yo, Mahaya, speak for a second, bro.
Yeah, Esau doesn't abhor evil, you know, because like we're going into, that's basically his nature. That's what the Lord created him to be. You know, a man that promotes wickedness, man. And therefore we live in an environment where, you know, wickedness, sin is at an all-time high, man. You know, and Esau, he paints himself as being like going into the philanthropist, like it's for the benefit of the people. Well, really, he's looking to destroy the people, man. You know, because that's his nature. You know what I mean? And the only way for things to go to normal is, you know, the sons of God to come into power, man.
That's right.
You know, with Yahweh Shai being at the forefront. You know, and that's what we're waiting for. You know?
What?
I know what the brother asked for to ask. The question was, does anyone else find that it's been difficult to save with all the rising costs in 2025 in Canada? And it says, yes, the AI overview, yes, many people are finding it difficult to save in 2025 due to the rising costs like rent, groceries, and everyday bills, leading to increased financial...
No, that's not what I asked. I said, how many people in Canada have $1,000 savings?
Yeah, I tried to... But
They didn't show nothing? That's what I said, ask the chat.
AI said there's no data on like
specifically that.
On how much savings people have?
It says like
Percentage of people?
Like I searched up where you asked how many Canadians have at least $1,000 in their savings. It says while AI overview says an exact up-to-date figure for how many Canadians have at least $1,000 in savings is not available. Data shows significant disparities. For instance, in 2019 study by Statistics Canada showed that the top 20% of income earners saved an average of over 41,000. Well, it's not.
You asked the chat? They're playing games, man. You asked the chat? Games. Let me see what's going on. No, that's what I told you. I told you to ask the chat. But let me see something. Let me see. That's my phone there?
Yeah, that's
okay,
your
that's
phone.
my phone. You have this is Chat GPT?
Yeah.
Oh, that's some info here. Okay, go ahead. What you got? It says a survey found that 26% of Canadians said their households could not cover an unexpected expense of $500.
Oof.
There we go. It says, how many? 20 something? How much? 26%. 26%. That's still a lot.
That's a lot.
Of course, that's a lot. But I don't know, man. I don't know about that. How much people they asking? Because Canada's in fucking shambles, man.
Yeah.
How much people they fucking asking for real, bro? I don't even believe that, 26%. I believe the mass majority of people we see around here, they can't cover no fucking... If their tire pop off, they're going to cry. Okay?
There's another one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it happened to me last week, man.
See? Yeah?
Oh, no.
You didn't cry, though.
Huh? I didn't cry, though, but, you know.
It says another piece of data indicates that the majority of Canadians under age 55 can't afford a surprise expense of more than $1,000.
So there we go. So the majority of people under 55, if you...
Your savings is $1,000. That's it.
Come on, man. So why they playing games?
They're playing games. They're playing games. Why are you playing games?
Okay? At the end of the day, the bottom line, I know for sure the majority cannot do it. I know that. Majority of people are poor. They're living in paycheck to paycheck. What are you talking about, bro?
On credit.
Oh, yeah, that credit.
That's
That
nonsense.
credit score is awful.
I think they're struggling to pay.
What'd you say?
No, I said their credit score is awful.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they give you that credit quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no hesitation.
Going to another bank? Oh, of course.
That's it on that? Yeah, so that's the point, man. Okay, the majority of these people, and Babylon is the same thing. The majority of these people they don't got it. And then it's not talking about a percentage that's they just have 1,300. You know, they have 1,300 in their bank. That might be, be another 25%. Okay, cool. What the fuck you gonna do with that when you know?
Yeah, you know.
takes one emergency. It takes one misread payment. You're gone. Bye bye.
It's true.
Bye bye. Back to zero.
I know for a fact. That's
I
true.
don't want to hear nothing about 51,000. Think of how much people you see are walking around with 51K in your bank. Give me a fucking break, man. I mean, there's people, but it's not. Come on, bro. It's not. That dude's walking around with pride. Go ahead. That's it on that.
Yeah. This is Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yeah, the people mourn because the wicked bear rule, man. You know, and men hide themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Scripture say also men hide themselves when the wicked are in rulership, man. Okay, that's why you can't even just buy stuff and resell it for more the price, wholesale and there's resell. You need license. You need this. You need permission. You need what's that? What the fuck is this, man? A man just trying to come up in life. He do that. He gotta act like a criminal, like a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
You reselling something, you gotta act like you robbed a bank or something. You know, you gotta wear a shiesty. You know, hey, yo, I got this pair of shoes. I bought it, but I'm selling it to you for $10 more. And then you gotta run after you sell. You get the money, you gotta run for $10 profit. Get the fuck out of here, man. These devils are sick, man. And it's not gonna get better under this digital ID, man. Under this digital prison that they're setting up. It's gonna get worse. They're gonna watch everything. They're gonna every dollar and cent has to be accounted for. Okay. There's no more. I found I got blessed. I found $40 on the floor. No, everything's on here.
Wow.
Wow.
You ain't gonna find no 40. Ain't gonna be no find. I found. I remember when I was a kid. We were at the fair one time. You know, we were poor. We couldn't get on the unless my uncle came. You know, my uncle that had the bread. You know, he was doing this thing in the streets. He would pay for everybody's thing. You know, but if he wasn't there, we were through. You know, I stepped on like I had $60. We were acting like kings, bro. Oh shit, yo, you know, Putin, yo, this that, big pretzel, this that, you know. You know, I bought my cousin some ticket, you know, tickets for the rides and shit. We were going on a ride. You know, we were feeling good, but hey, guess what? Because the Lord blessed us with that on the floor.
Yeah.
Esau doesn't want that. Esau is not. He doesn't want none of that. Everything got to go through him in the system that he's setting up. Go ahead. Oh, Salaka, you got something? Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Baruch, the 3rd chapter, and verse 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our
that was chat that
captivity,
you were talking to, right?
where thou hast
Ask him,
scattered
what
us
about people
for reproach
with
and a
with
curse,
3,000?
and to be subject to payments,
What about people with 3,000?
according to the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power." So
That's
we're
right.
subject into payments, man. You know,
That's
like
right.
we're going into bills. You know, you gotta pay for your phone, your house, your car. You know, Esau built the system to where that the little money that you get, it comes right back to him.
That's right.
You know, and to where that you could barely save. And if you save one little rainy day, bro, you're through. Like we're going into it. One tire pops, you're through. You know, you miss a 1 day of work, you're through. You know, so basically people are not living, they're surviving, man. You know, and we're seeing multiple videos of people going on the TikTok, the Instagram, the YouTube, making shorts, complaining about, you know, the way of life, man. You know, in the West.
In the West, right?
Yeah.
Especially they're gonna cut off the snap in Babylon.
And I pray to the
yeah.
Lord that that's cut off, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I pray that He cut that off with everything else. Okay, and ultimately, man, Esau, and you notice everything needs a subscription now.
Yeah.
Everything needs a subscription. You need to pay monthly. So he wants you to be in a state of constant debt.
That's right. That's right.
That's what he wants. And there's going to be more that you got to pay for now. Now that Esau's here, now you got to pay to breathe. You got to pay to fart. You got to pay to, to eat. You know, you went over your meat quota. You got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you went outside of the bounds of the city, your credit's got to be deducted.
Done.
See?
Yeah.
You know, you're doing exercise in the park. Oh, the parks ain't free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the government's part.
Yeah.
It's gonna come down to that.
It's gonna come down to that,
Yeah.
man.
They gotta
Play basketball. Oh,
That's
it's
not part of the
hourly.
subscription.
It's hourly now.
They got advertisements already for the big CSs. You could ride for $23 a month. You know.
Where?
They have
They
average
already have monthly,
Big
no?
C.
Monthly, yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but Big C, wasn't it always paid? You always had to
Yeah,
pay
but
for it.
it's. I'm thinking deeper, you know. It's gonna come down to that, I believe. You wanna ride these bike lanes? That's my opinion. You know?
You mean with your own bike?
No. Well, it could be that.
Yeah, you may not even be allowed to own a bike.
I was thinking about that too, but for Big C, it's $23 a month if you wanna ride. You know.
Yeah, it's subscription.
Subscription.
Yeah. So everything that's just come down to they want your life to be everything paid for,
Yeah.
everything deducted constantly.
Right.
So you're never
Upgrade.
able to save, you know.
Gotta be extra for that upgrade.
Yep. Sex with your woman.
Oh man,
It's gonna cost money for all
it's
that.
gonna
man.
cost. That's crazy, bro.
You know. Yeah,
This guy's the devil.
he's the devil, man.
And he wants to watch too.
Oh, he's gonna be listening in, watching, controlling you, and
Wow.
making you bust when you don't want to. You know?
That's crazy.
Pressing the button in it. You know?
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's Sylvester Stallone. It's, Andrew Bullock.
Damn.
Judge Dredd.
With Bobby Brown? I mean, not with what's his names?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What's it called again?
Machine
Man? No.
Something Man.
Yeah, something man. Demolition Man.
Demolition Man, yeah.
Demolition Man shows you how.
Wasn't his name Judge Dredd though?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
But it shows you how what the intercourse
Right.
is done
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
digitally. You know, you don't have physical contact with the woman. You know.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have that now, you know. Esau's already bring that out, man, with those VR sets.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
You know, and you could, basically, you know what I'm saying, watch stuff and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what like the brother was saying, that's what Esau wants to bring it to, man.
Yeah.
No more physical touch, it's just say VR or you get a robot.
Illusion. Yeah.
You know?
Like you get a robot.
You
Yeah.
get a robot.
You know what? That was also in I think Janet Jackson's music video. She had a music video where they were like in like a glass, like she was like in a glass thing. The dudes were paying to watch her in the glass, and it was in a glass. You remember that music video?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
They just put the money in there, you know. But hey, that's what it's coming to with these bitches too.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the men don't even deal with women like how they used to, man.
That's
I mean, they deal with them, but they don't. It's the average man ain't, still.
But I think maybe years ago in downtown Montreal, they had that.
What?
Yeah, spot like that. The girl was in the glass.
Well, like Red Light District.
Yeah,
You had that?
they had that.
Oh, they
But
had
you
that
get to
in
pop
Europe.
them though, like,
No, no popping.
oh,
No, there's no pot, no touch.
No touch. They
It's
had
just in the
that.
glass.
the fuck?
It didn't last long,
Yeah,
but they had it.
people want to touch, man.
That's crazy.
They want the physical touch of a woman, you know.
That's crazy.
Some fucking glass. That's madness.
But you can't touch it, can you? But don't touch.
Touch on the glass. She touched the glass back.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Horny ass eating my rubbing on the glass. What?
Madness, that was in a man.
They got that from
You gotta call
Amsterdam.
security from
where?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam?
Yeah, Amsterdam.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see
yeah,
that. I
yeah.
see that. Yeah,
Belgium too. They have that in Belgium.
Oh yeah. That's just whack, man. And that's
Whack,
Esau, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
Esau. That's stupid shit, bro. JK is not gonna accept no stupid shit. That's not gonna work in Nigeria.
Break the glass.
What is this?
What? Cannot happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in my preset, bro.
Okay, no, I was talking to Zakar. What you got, bro?
Okay, so more info says 49% of Canadians said they have no savings set aside for an emergency.
49%.
Okay.
So 49 says they don't have no 49% of Canadians say they don't have a savings, and then you have 50. How much percent that said there's under 1,000?
26%.
26%. Excuse me. So you see,
No, 26% said they could not cover an unexpected expense of $500, and the other one was 50. It says the majority of Canadians under 55 can't afford a surprise expense of more than $1,000.
right? So that's showing you the state of these people, man. That's complete captivity, man. That's captivity, man.
Damn.
All right, and that's why you can't rest. How can you rest if you're in that state? You're in a state of constant fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, constant survival mode. When
Constant.
people are survival mode, they think different. They move different.
That's true, bro.
Okay, I remember in the world, certain things I did was based upon fight or flight, made up based upon survival. You know? It wasn't about being a tough guy, it was based upon survival. That's how Jay be doing shit based upon survival too. You know? It sets up a wicked dynamic, you know, for mankind. But especially if you don't have Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. If you don't have Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you don't have those boundaries to tell you, nah, I'm not doing that, even though I'm in that state.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right.
What else you got, bro?
Okay, there's more. It says, since many people report not being able to cover even $500, it follows that a non-trivial proportion don't have $1,000 in readily accessible savings. For example, 26% couldn't cover $500. That suggests at least that share is beneath $500 in liquid savings.
Yeah, so it's throughness, man. It's throughness. And by the way, $1,000 is not even the average rent, so that means they couldn't even cover their rent. So I know the majority. When you think, sometimes I think about that. I wonder if my neighbors are paying their rent on time. You know, I thought about it, but the fact of the matter is, yo, it's a lot of these people. If I damn near want to say the majority or a good percentage of them are not. You're not the only one. You know what I mean?
No.
They're used to it being late and this and that. Sometimes you think, oh, I don't want to be the only one late. You know, or I don't want to be looked at, but really you just looked at as normal.
Normal, yeah, exactly.
Because everyone's fucked up. There are people sometimes might do a month later.
Yeah.
Okay, because you can't tell me these motherfuckers ain't fucked up. Paycheck to paycheck, surprise bills, tickets.
Yeah, them tickets.
The tickets are evil, man.
Uppercuts.
You're better off without a car. A lot of times in this place, man.
I know people pay half on the 1st and the 15th, the other half. Yeah, because that's the law, you know.
That's the law.
Okay, you can go until the 15th, you know.
Okay. Yeah. People will push their luck because you can't just evict somebody like that if the rent is paid, you know.
No, that's right.
Even the landlords too, they want the money too, you know.
Huh?
They want money too, you know.
But they need it.
They need
They're
it.
not
Yeah.
wicked for asking for their bread because they have to pay mortgage.
Yeah.
So they need it. So it's just a system that's just fucked up all the way around, you know. Anyways, go ahead, bro.
I got 1 in verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Right.
Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth.
Sometimes you look at the bread, you're like, how do I only have this? You know? You're looking like, how do I only have this?
Crazy.
Let me send some more offerings. You know, to make sure I get some blessings. Because this is like, how do I only have this?
Yeah, I know.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and he that
Sometimes you're ashamed to look at. I don't like looking at mail. Mail is one of the things I hate looking, brother. I hate mail, bro. When I look at it, I don't even look. My mailbox will pile up, brother. If I know there's nothing, if I don't think there's nothing urgent, I don't want to see it.
Me too.
Till like a month and a half later, then I'll take a peek. Because it's Bill's quarters. So looking at that shit, man. You know? Ticket. Like I'm always on top of my tickets anyway. So I know it's just those ticket letters.
Yeah, okay.
You know? And then the bills that I'm on top of it. I just don't want to look at it. Go ahead, man.
and he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Yeah, he that earneth wages, earn it to what? To put it in a bag with holes. Because why? Because you're constant expenses. It says because we're subject to payments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but that's why I said the basic thing that everyone should have. If I was to go into rule the city now, I'll say, okay, brothers. Of course, I'll put you brothers up on a high level. Y'all be all right next to me, and I'll say this. I'll be like, boom, bam. Listen, we got to make sure every citizen has to have a house and a home. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna make sure every citizen has a house, able to get a house and a home. Right. That's the first thing you got to do. Because once you have a house and a home, they can prosper.
Yeah.
And if they can prosper, they love you.
That's true.
I mean, you're already on top. Yeah, this and that. Why you gotta over suck people dry like that? And it's really comes down to the money system. The money system would have to change. See, so it really can't even work in the society, because what will Esau do if someone says, "Oh, I'm going to change the money system"? Well, we saw what happened to Gaddafi.
Deleted.
Right? So it really can't happen under this wicked rulership. Justice and equity can't happen under this rulership. Go ahead. You know, because you have to change the money system. Get me that a false balance is yeah. The money system is, that's why the inflation is here. That's why the prices of these things keep going up and up. You know, and he did that on purpose. They stole people's gold with Roosevelt, okay, and then they finished the job with Nixon, man. And with Canada, they did that. Look up when did they take the gold from the Canadians? When did the Canadian dollar stop being backed by gold or whatever? Those are demons, man. Everywhere you look around this rulership, it's off. It's off. You got to uproot the shit and put in you know, the ways of the scriptures. Okay, on before you read that, read what you got, brother.
Proverbs 11 and verse 1, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight.
Yeah, a just weight. Okay? A just weight is his delight. Okay? And having money that's not backed by nothing, you're just walking around with paper and exchanging it for things that are worth something. How is that a just weight? I'm giving you paper, a green paper that's not worth nothing in reality, and you giving me a land. You're giving me a car. You're giving me gold. Think about that. It doesn't make no sense.
It's true.
Right? Go ahead.
Oh, that's it.
Sit on that. Yeah. You got something?
It has this.
Got something, brother?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so this is the chat GPT. It says the Canadian dollar stopped being backed by gold in 1931.
1931.
1931.
Go ahead.
It says here.
That's around the time of Roosevelt. Roosevelt, I think, was around that time, maybe a few years before. If I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
It says during the Great Depression, the United Kingdom abandoned the gold standard, and Canada, whose monetary system was closely tied to Britain's, followed shortly after.
Yeah, and that was all a plan of the bankers. Okay, that whole Great Depression, the bankers set that up, and now we see that they also they took the gold too. They took the gold standard away. Okay, so it all goes. The problem of the earth all goes back to these Edomites. I don't care how you slice it. They're the problem. Okay, the way they've been ruling has been wicked and has been against the people. You know, immigrants and these stupid, dumb hillbilly Edomites, man. You know, and they've been really they're so dumb, and I'm so glad Trump is in office too. I'm so glad, because now you get to see how you voted for your own demise. I didn't want Kamala in there. That's just fucking silly. Because then Esau could just blame everything on who? The niggas. All of Kamala. No. I wanted a good, a real Edomite in there. So that now you see that the Edomite, the great white hope, he's effing you over just like everyone else. Matter of fact, he's going harder than he's fucking effing you over more than any of them. Them farmers are mourning right now. Okay? There's more than that?
I mean, I checked for the U.S. It says U.S.
Oh yeah, I know. There was well, you could check when Roosevelt did it. Roosevelt was like a little bit before that, I think.
It was after. It says Great Depression.
It was after?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says in 1933,
That's around that
President
time. Okay, go ahead.
and Franklin D. Roosevelt took the U.S. off the domestic gold standard.
That's it. All right. So it was all around the same time. It's all around the same time, right? 1930s. Yeah. These devils did that plot, and that was all the bankers. Okay, the same ones who created the Federal Reserve, man. Okay, because they're all working together. All right, and we see the results of it now. Okay. All right. What you got a precept?
Yeah. This is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten, man. Okay? Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. See what I'm saying? It's a corrupt. You see, that's why I said, I was like, okay, we can have everyone get a home. And I thought about it. I said, wait a minute, but first we got to deal with the money system. You see? First, the money system got to be changed. That's what Gaddafi tried to do, and they took his ass the fuck out. You can't play with Esau's corrupt system, man. That's it on that? Go ahead.
Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you,
That's right.
and shall eat your flesh.
Because this is supposed to be, when you deal with a dollar, that's a measurement of something.
Right.
Right? But you got a paper in your hand talking about it's a dollar. You know, a dollar is a measurement. That's not a dollar. Okay? And it's really supposed to be $1 of silver or gold. So that's your cankered money.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you go to Britain, they got the pound. A pound of what? It's a pound of paper? This is folly. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, and who has the gold? They got the gold. They heap the gold unto themselves. They start taking the gold from the people. All right? And they're the ones who set up your rulers, man. Trump works for them.
Oh yeah.
So you think any of these people that set up that's gonna come into power is gonna help you? You better get a grip, man. Go ahead.
It says, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
That's right. So the cries of the people, especially the elect, is gone up into Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Specifically the elect. The elect is mourning, man. The elect is mourning for this wicked place, man. Okay? This is the evil in this fucking place, man. And the Lord put us in a position to mourn, man. This shit is so wicked, man. And you police officers, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna do a special judgment for you, man. Okay? You cops, the most Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna do a special judgment for y'all, man. There's something special coming for y'all, man.
Right.
Okay? And when that time comes, then people gonna know who you are, man. And I'm not saying I'm not looking for you. I don't give a fuck where you. I don't care. I have no bill. I'm ignoring you. I don't have nothing to do with that. The people are gonna do it through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Hey, that's what happened in Katrina, man. They were leaving. They were throwing their badges, and you could just tell a cop. The cop got that demon on him.
Yeah.
You can just know when you see a cop.
That's right.
It might leak their addresses, and all the wickedness. And all the wicked, y'all being fucking exposed too, man. Y'all by Shem Yahushua got these dudes out there exposing your ass, man. Following you around. Every call you guys get, he's there. Sekou is there. Yeah, there's another dude too, man. They're deer. Damn demons. And you know, and that's why, and what, they're all pushing for you to get a body cam. And, right? And you're not gonna be able to do what you're used to doing and coming how you used to come, because now the proof is there. So now it's like being micromanaged. Damn demon. And they're wicked. Oh, there's one I just seen the other day where they were planting the drugs.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Huh?
That's what. Yeah.
You should actually know fuckers is wicked, man. They're fucking wicked, man. You planting drugs on people, planting shit on people to get them arrested, man. To get them locked up for X amount of years, and they just go about their day like nothing happened. Go ahead, man.
Verse 6, ye have condemned and killed the just.
How wicked is that, man? Go ahead, man.
It's like verse 5, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton.
That's perverse.
That's perverse, man.
Perverting judgment.
And really, they're supposed to get whatever he was supposed to get for that. They're supposed to get that.
Double, 'cause
Double,
that's
yeah,
the
double,
false-
double,
that's
double,
bearing
yeah,
false
man.
witness. That's right. That's in the law. Because if you want to bring somebody into judgment for a certain wicked deed that they did,
Yeah.
and that person is happened to be found guiltless
Right.
or innocent,
Right.
that same judgment that you wanted upon that person is gonna come upon you, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you mean double? Where you get double from? It's supposed to be the same. It's supposed to be the same one. Somebody said double. Huh?
He said double.
Did somebody say double?
I think I heard.
Yeah, I heard you say double. I heard you
I
say
agree with double, but
I heard you say double. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know where the double was coming from, but I say you're supposed to get the same judgment.
I don't remember seeing that, but if I did, Salakia. I know the scripture says that you're supposed to get that same judgment.
Right, that same judgment. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it might be a slip of the tongue, but it's two witnesses saying that. So,
That's what I said, Salakia.
Yeah. It might have been a slip of the tongue, but I'm saying that at the end of the day, you're supposed to get that same judgment, man. Okay, so if you're supposed to get 7 years maximum for that, give that fucking demon 7 years, man. Let him sit in there. And don't put him in no special place either. Put him right where that guy would have won. You know? Anyways, you got something? You got something, Mahaya?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 and verse 24. It says, "But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and the wise king is the upholding of the people. Receive therefore instruction through my words, and it shall do you good." You know, the point being is how the wise is going to be the welfare of the people, man. You know, and not Esau, Edom, like we're going into pretending to be a philanthropist. You know, so ultimately, when things are going to go back to normal, where people are actually going to rejoice, is when the sons of God are in rulership, man. You know, and all this complaining, this stress, this cortisol building, all that's going to come to an end, man. You know, it's going to be a kingdom of peace and life forevermore. That's it.
That's it. All right. What you got, bro? Okay, read what you got, Sakar.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, because iniquity shall abound, man. You know, because it's wicked and people are just getting cold, man. Because of what? All this oppression, man. You know, that's the result of oppression. You start to become cold, man. You know, you start to not give a fuck. You know? Yeah. I'm about to see that more as this thing tightens up, and that's why I'm praying that the snap is cut off, man. Just cut that shit the fuck off, man. And then you proud women, you get to taste some judgment, man. Okay, talking about I'm gonna go and steal. Yeah, well Esau got something prepared for you.
Oh, yeah.
They got something prepared for you with the stealing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. They said they're watching you. They're in the back. They're police officers in the back, and they're already taking note of your license plate. And if you steal enough, they're watching everything you steal. If you steal enough, that's a felony. Okay? But keep playing games, man. I think you're just gonna be walking out talking shit like you were doing before. Nah, man. He's ready, man. He's ready to bring that sword down. He's ready to bring in Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? And it's crystal clear. We can see them single mothers coming and begging for someone to help them, man. It's crystal clear, man. Please, please, on their knees crawling, and please help me. It might be my son. No. No. Right? Because they wanted to be with them YNs. You know? Go ahead, bro. Hey, you that hungry, bro? Yeah, nigga. Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Yeah, wrong judgment proceedeth, man. Esau's judgment is wicked, man.
Right.
It's a wicked, evil judgment, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And hey, when that time comes, man, hey, Esau's not gonna be able to stand the judgment he has to take. You know, he's gonna be in that spirit of Cain. Oh, I can't. It's too much for me. But you're gonna have to eat it, man. You're gonna have to eat it, bitch. Right? So with that, we're gonna close up. We're gonna give all the praises, glory, and honor
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
The blessings to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Yeah, man. Yeah, save all that eating, brother, for the camp, brother.